Lara Trump, the daughter-in-law of Donald Trump and his chosen candidate to assist in leading the Republican National Committee, RNC, expressed her belief that Republican voters would support using the political organization's funds to cover the former president's increasing legal expenses. But before we continue, please use some time to like this video and hit the subscribe button. While campaigning for her father-in-law before the South Carolina primary, Lara Trump admitted she was not well versed in the RNC's regulations regarding the payment of Donald Trump's legal fees in various criminal and civil cases. Nevertheless, she speculated that this idea would receive widespread approval among GOP voters who perceive the legal actions against him as politically motivated persecution. She argued that the attacks against Donald Trump were not only directed at him personally but also at the entire country, leading to widespread frustration among his supporters. Lara Trump believed that having the RNC cover his legal costs would be of significant interest to people who shared this perspective. Despite being the frontrunner in the GOP presidential primary, Donald Trump had not yet secured the Republican nomination. However, he publicly called for the removal of the current leaders of the RNC and suggested that Lara Trump should serve as co-chair. He recommended Michael Whatley, the current chair of the North Carolina GOP, to assume the role of chair. Lara Trump expressed her belief that her involvement in the RNC would enhance the trust of GOP voters in the organization. She assured reporters that her loyalty was first and foremost to her father-in-law, and she would ensure that every penny was allocated appropriately. She emphasized that the funds should be used to support their causes, such as securing Trump's victory in the upcoming election, increasing the Republican majority in the House with America First candidates, and regaining control of the Senate. The proposed leadership change raised questions about how Donald Trump would exert his influence over the party. He has already involved himself in Republican primary races for various positions and has endorsed opponents of Republicans whom he perceives as disloyal. While Lara Trump stated that her loyalty would be to her father-in-law if she were appointed co-chair of the RNC, she believed that the organization would maintain its policy of remaining neutral in primary contests. However, she drew a distinction in the presidential primary, asserting that the RNC would support whoever became the Republican nominee, likely predicting it would be Donald Trump himself. Thank you for watching. Before you go, please leave your thoughts in the comments section, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.